Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we will see update management. So let me go to automation accounts and let me create a new automation account. So basically we need automation account for the update management to be configured. So let me enter the name for the automation account. So I'll be just typing patch a account and make sure select the location. So here the subscription, and I'm creating the new resource group name called RG2, and I'm leaving the East US location and just creating the automation account. So we're just validating the account. So let's wait for the deployment to be completed. So you can check the progress under the notification whether it is completed or not. So it's still creating the Azure, the automation account for the update management. Just clicking refresh. Okay, so the patch A account, the automation account has been created. And just go to the open the automation account and go to the under update management. We need to enable the log analytics workspace as well. So just click on enable. So if you notice the log analytics workspace location, you see that it's a different location, East US 2. Okay, so the deployment is still in progress. So we just selected the log analytics workspace. So the existing automation account will appear here, and we can just enable that. Okay, so let's wait for some time to get this completed, and then we'll move on to next. So we need the log analytics workspace and automation account to configure the update management. So let's go to the resource. So this is the log analytics workspace, and let me go to the automation account and the patch that we created, and under update management we can see the options here: machines, missing updates, deployment schedule, and history. So since we have not added any machine here, we see that 0 out of 0 non-compliance machine. And using Azure Add VMs, we can add the Azure VMs. So we had deployed a couple of VMs. So we will be, using those two VMs for this update management. So if you see the VM, it's showing stopped. So I'm just going to start those two VMs. So I'm just selecting the VMs which is in stopped state, and I'll be just starting so that so the machine has to be in a running state to be added into the update management. So I'm just starting both the VMs. And also we will be having one more VM in the on-premise. So we'll be just deploying it in another location, and we will consider that as the on-prem VM so that we can install some agent on that, so that we'll configure it as on-premise VM. Okay, so I'll just click on create a virtual machine. So using the existing resource group and type the virtual machine name VM3-on-prem. So just selecting a different region. So the previous one we had in East US. I'm just selecting South India and selecting the image. Windows Server 2016 data center. Looks like this size is unavailable in South India. So let me try another region. Let me try West India. Looks like it's not available there as well. Okay, so let's try with a different region. So let me choose North Europe. Okay, so it's available in this region. Let me deploy it in North Europe itself, and the default size, and enter the administrator account, username, password, and just confirm password. And click next for disk. Select the standard SSD and next for networking, the virtual network, subnet, and the public IP. Okay, I'm just leaving it default and click on next for management. Okay, so the patch orchestration, automatic by OS. So let's change it to manual updates. Click on next, advanced. Okay, just review and create it. Okay, so we are deploying. Let's click on create so that it will create the virtual machine. So VM1 and VM2 both are running, and the VM3 that we are creating, we will be using, meaning considering as on-premise VM to follow a different method to configure it in the update management. Okay, so yeah, just go to automation account and open the automation account that we created and go to the update management. So here we will be adding the Azure VMs. So previously, okay, looks like it still shows in a stopped state. I'm just refreshing. You just go to the virtual machine and make sure it is running, and the third VM also in a creating state. Okay, looks like it still shows a stopped state, so can't enable at this point. We just refresh again. VM1, VM2 shows VM is stopped. Okay, resource group RG1. That's where we have this, and location, the subscription. We try to refresh again. Okay, add non-Azure VM. So this is to add a non-Azure VM. Add Azure VM. So let's check if it shows. Okay, so now we see that both are available. Let's select and enable it. Okay, so we are enabling VM1 and VM2 to add it in the update management. So the deployment is in progress. Let's wait for some time. Okay, so the summary already enabled, can't enable all are 0, and it's still enabling. So we can also see the automation account, which is patch A account, the automation account name, and log analytics workspace, which is created automatically. It's still creating, so still it's in progress. Okay, number of virtual machines to enable update management 0. So yes, under update management, this is the overview. So the update management. Okay, it's checking. Okay, already enabled. So meaning it's added to the Azure VM. Okay, but still it's not showing up under machines. It still shows 0. Okay, operating system. So these are the filters. Looks like it's still not added here. Okay, so let me just refresh it. Automation account, and open the automation account, and under update management. Okay, so it's still not showing up under machines. It still shows 0. It's notification. Let me try sign out and sign in back. Select automation accounts and open the batch account. So yeah, under update management, okay, no machines currently appear assessed. So it will take some time to start reporting first data. Turned off machines do not report any data. Okay, looks like still it's not appearing here. me just check the VMs. So all three VMs are running now. Just refreshing again. Update management. Okay, so still it's not showing up. So this is okay, so these are the steps to add the on-premise VM to the update management. Okay, so meanwhile we can add the on-premise VM to the update management. So there will be two options using the GUI wizard, and there will be a command line method as well. So the installation option, so there are multiple methods to install log analytics and connect your machine to Azure Monitor. So it's not supported to clone a machine with the log analytics agent already configured. So Azure Virtual Machine. So this is to add the Azure Virtual Machine, and okay, Windows Virtual Machine on-premise or in another cloud. So we can manually install the agent and then configure the on-premise to add it to the update management. So install log analytics agent on Windows computer. So we need to install this log analytics agent using command line, or we can use the package which will take you through Visa to install it. Okay, so we can just follow these steps to install the agent on the third VM that we have deployed, and then we'll add it to the update management. Okay, looks like still it is not showing up the Azure VMs. It may take some more time. So this is the VM3, and I'm just going to connect to this VM, and then we'll be installing the agent on this. So I'm just downloading the RDP file, and I'll be just connecting to that virtual machine, and then we'll be navigating into the portal to download the package, and then we'll be installing it. Okay, it's connecting to the VM. Let me just log into it. Okay, just starting. So as in similar way for installing and configuring this agent on the on-premise, we can follow these steps. So just open the browser and go to the Azure portal, and from there we can download the agent and install it. Just looking for Edge. Let's try Internet Explorer. Okay, ask me later. Just checking the Edge program files. Looks like it's not there. x86. It's Internet Explorer. Okay, let's try in Internet Explorer. Portal.azure.com. Okay, so you can just log into the portal and go to the log analytics workspace, and under the agent management we can download the this 64-bit agent and just run it. Click next, agree, next. So there'll be two options: connect the agent to log analytics and system center operations manager. So let's choose the OMS and select next, and workspace ID and workspace key and Azure Cloud. So just copy it from the portal and you can just paste it here, and the workspace key. So we can use the primary key in this case, and Azure Cloud, since we need to select which cloud or the on-premise, and I don't want to use the Microsoft Update. Okay, install. Okay, let's wait for the agent to be installed. Okay, and click on finish. Okay, so now we have installed the agent on the Windows machine. Control panel. Just close it. Just searching for the one which we installed, log analytics. Okay, so we just wanted to make sure this got installed properly. So let's try that. Let's check that. Okay, this is VM3. So with this command, we can, make sure it is successfully installed. Okay, so direct agent. Okay, so this machine is reporting without any issues. So we should be good, to add it to the update management. Okay, in the same way how we added the Azure VM, so we'll be adding the VM3 as well. And yeah, so we'll see it in the next video.